veganism, when my friend told me, he was trying to sell veganism to me, and I said, oh, bro, I'm just going to be honest with you. It's just like my faith. You're never going to rock me from it. Yeah. You're never going to rock me to veganism either. Like I'm as strong as I am in my faith. This is why I believe in God. That's how passionate I am about not trying to restrict food that goes in. Like,
but that's an interesting take though, because, and I'm not trying to give you the vegan talk, but like when you say I'll never do it, aren't you also putting a bit of a restraint there, like a possibility that the same way that your life changed when you became a Christian, like if you're staunch, then you say, oh, never.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready for this. Because what I say is I'll never restrict myself into like something that like I'm only allowed to have this style of food unless a doctor tells me otherwise.
It's good for diabetes.
It's not.
What?
No.
Oh.
I'm diabetic. Okay. So because veganism is like good for some things, it's good for a lot of things, right? But it's long term, it's not for me.
Really?
Yeah, long term
for the diabetes specifically?
Well, it's just not as good long term. I have a lot of vegan friends, and I've got a vegan mate who's just switched back to meat because his body didn't work.
Yep.
Like he was a vegan for like 6 years, and he thought he felt better, and he thought because it was the ethical side of it.
Yeah.
Ethical. He thought that he was doing the right thing, so he made himself believe that he was feeling better. But as soon as he got back onto meat, everything's changed in his body, his health. He's just sometimes it's just not me.
Oh man, and I have that in mind. I'm comfortable with that idea, and I feel like it's a similar path to me. Like right now in my mind, it just doesn't make sense to consume. Yeah. But I don't make that a rule for myself. I'm like, man, you never know what's gonna happen. You know, like we might be it might be like the Armageddon, like, and we'll have to go and hunt and do stuff. I don't know. I have to keep myself open to things.
Yeah. Well, and I'm the same. Like, my pushback on why I don't want to be a vegan or a vegetarian or anything else like that is because if I'm hungry,
you love meat.
No, I just love food.
Yeah,
I don't care. Like if you made me a vegan feed,
you go for it.
I'll eat it.
Yeah.
But if you told me that I'm turning into a vegan because of that, I'll kick back because I'll be like, no.
Yeah.
It's just food. Like I don't care. Like it's cool that it doesn't have meat. I'm not eating it because it doesn't have meat in it. I'm eating it because you've prepared a feed for me. Like. It's food. It's fulfilling the need that I have right now. That's all. Like I'm not trying to put a label on it. I don't like the label of vegan, vegetarian, and pescatarian.
And that's what shakes up relationships. Yeah. Because suddenly you're part of a group.
Yeah. And
I feel like that can be so beautiful because when you find a group, it's cool. You relate to those people. But the problem is being in that group might mean that you don't appreciate the other groups, and you mock the other groups, and you're a dick to the other groups, and you're like, oh, now it's not cool to be in that group anymore.
Yeah. I still mock the other groups. I mock all groups though.
But you want it. That's the thing. When it's sense of humor and it's legit, I feel like that's the best relationship with friends. Like you're fine, but if something goes wrong, you're the first one to be there for the bro, right?
100%. Yes. I'll go to war with them.
Yes. And you bring some meat if they're sick in the hospital because of their fucking vegan diets. Fuck you, vegans. God damn.